Wow. Despite all odds, they're actually crazy delicious. Those are really good. Hey everyone, Dave here, and today we're back in the kitchen making the world's best pistachio keto cookies. I don't know if you guys know, but this has been trending heavily. It's pistachio flour, baking with pistachio flour. It's a keto-friendly ingredient. Now it is expensive, but it actually adds a bunch of layers to the flavor and stuff. So we're gonna make some cookies with it and see how they come out. So we're gonna start off just by mixing our dry ingredients for this. This should be a pretty easy recipe. We're gonna start off with 3/4 cups of this, oh gosh. Okay, so hold on. I don't wanna waste any of this because it's expensive. 3/4 cups, this is a 1/2 cup. This one here. All right, I was a little short, and then 1/4 cup. So 3/4 cups of pistachio flour to start us off. Then we want to do 1/2 cup of almond flour. If you have a nut allergy, this probably is not a recipe for you. 1/2 cup of almond flour. This bowl is clearly too small. We'll change it out in a second. That's some strong glass, guys. It didn't break. Nice. We then want a 1/4 cup of allulose. Now I will say, if you're new to the keto diet, I recently made a keto recipe for someone who's not on keto, and they said, wow, that's really not very sweet. Don't be surprised if you're just starting out on keto, even using these keto sweeteners, if something doesn't taste super sweet. Because this fake sweetener doesn't really, it's not as sweet as like a sugar would be. So anyways, 1/4 cup of allulose, a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda will be our next ingredient, and a little pinch of salt. How do I get a pinch out of this thing? I'll just do it like that. I just came off making a really delicious Dubai chocolate lava cake, keto style. And oh man, it was really good. Again, not super sweet, but that's just the world we live in the world of keto. You don't get to have that full sweetness. Now obviously you can make things sweeter by adding sugar, but if we're on keto, we're not gonna be doing that. But no, we put a good amount of allulose in this. Hopefully it's nice and sweet. All right, so mix the dry ingredients in a tiny bowl, I guess. Then we're gonna mix butter, softened butter, a 1/4 cup of softened butter, which I do have some softened. And what's a 1/4 cup? Like a 1/2 stick, right? So this is gonna be our wet ingredients. It's hard to slice that, but that's all right. Oh, now we gotta get it off of this thing. I probably should have taken it out of the wrapper before setting it out to soften. That's all right. 1/4 cup of softened butter. We're then gonna do 2 tablespoons of softened cream cheese in with the butter. Uno and dos, there we go. 1 egg. This bowl is gonna be too small too. Well, I'm in a tiny bowl mood. All right, and into the wet ingredients. I'm figuring we can switch bowls when we combine the two, the wet and the dry. Oh my gosh, that was probably a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. A little more dash, there we go. So you want a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract and a 1/2 teaspoon of almond extract. Let's see if I can be a little more careful this time. There we go. I love the smell of almond extract. It smells so good. And then we want to add a little orange zest, about a 1/2 teaspoon, so not a ton. Just a little, just a dash of orange zest we'll add it into the wet. Probably good right there. So we're gonna mix this up, and we want it to be smooth. I don't really know if my cream cheese was as softened as it was supposed to be for this. I might have taken a shortcut with that. This smells delicious with the almond and the orange and all that stuff. I don't know if I was supposed to do that, but I threw it in the microwave for a couple of seconds, see if that would help the cream cheese melt a little more. Looks like it did. Speaking of smelling delicious, guys, and this really has nothing to do with smelling delicious, but there's an app I've been trying that you should try if you haven't already. I've talked about it before. It's called Resemi. It's on the App Store, and it's really awesome because you can just click into any video you're watching on TikTok or Instagram or Facebook or YouTube and press a little button saying, share with the Resemi app, and it will actually figure out the recipe, figure out the ingredients for you, and put it all in like a little, on your phone recipe with the full step-by-step instructions written out, everything you need to buy, the shopping list, all that stuff will be right there in the palm of your hand. It's a really great app. Honestly, it's been needed. And especially with how many recipes Tina sends me over on Instagram. The nice thing too is if you use my code, since they've sponsored me, Dave, you get 2 weeks of premium for free. So definitely you wanna try that out. Use my code Dave, click my link below, and let me know what you think in the comments. Like I said, I need a larger bowl, so we'll use this big Chungus bowl. We'll add our dry ingredients into that. Then we're gonna add the wet. Like so, I will tell you, someone called me the other day, my friend. He's like, Dave, he doesn't usually watch my cooking videos. He's like, Dave, I watched your cottage cheese bowls video. where you did like the different cottage cheese bowls. One was like a pickle and bacon one was like a pizza one. He said, and ever since I've been cooking them for lunch, like every day I've been bringing them to lunch for work. They're like a really awesome thing that's gonna help me eat better. So I thought that was kind of cool. Someone who doesn't even like really watch my channel discovered that recipe and it works for his lifestyle. So he's gonna use it to try to help him lose some weight. So I thought that was kind of cool. All right, so this looks kind of doughy. I think that looks pretty good. I mean, it's pretty wet, I will say that. Now we're gonna add in like a half a cup of white chocolate chips. Now, these are keto white chocolate chips. Lily's keto white chocolate chips. Oh, this looks so good. Mix that up in there too. Get it nice and combined. Pumped about this. So since I'm concerned about how wet it looks, I asked ChatGPT what to do, and it said to add a little more of the pistachio flour, like a tablespoon, and a tablespoon of the almond flour. So we'll do that, and then mix it up again and see if it dries out a little. We just want to be able to like kind of form it into cookies in a minute here. Yeah, it already looks a little better. Now we're gonna put this into the fridge for about 30 minutes to chill. We probably don't need to do the full 30 minutes if we're in a rush. We'll see. I'll clean up, and then when I'm done, I'll see how much time we have left. So maybe we'll pull it out early. It's gonna go into the oven afterwards at 350 though. All right, so it's been 30 minutes. These cookies are super easy, guys. We're just gonna take some parchment paper, put it on my pizza pan. Obviously, you can use any cookie sheet. This one's probably the worst one I could be using. And we're literally gonna take like just heaping tablespoons of the dough. It's funny, this dough kind of looks like, my brother makes this crazy food recipe for his dogs, where it's like they home make their dog food. When I say crazy, I mean a lot of work. Not necessarily that it's crazy to make your dog's food. It's just a lot of work. And this kind of looks like that, which is moderately unappetizing, but that's all right. I'm sure this will taste better than dog food. Although the dog food looks like it might taste good. It's got a lot of good stuff in it. There, that's a whole nother channel, cooking for your dog. People would watch that. So we're just making heaping tablespoon-full size cookies here. And then it says to press them down a little. Oh, it also said you could add actual like crushed up pistachios to this if you wanted to. So we're just gonna like push them down a little, because that's what it says to do, like so. Maybe that's because like they won't set if we don't, I'm not sure. Never made them before, but these are gonna be interesting. Pistachio flour keto cookies with white chocolate chips. I'm gonna put them in the oven now for 10 to 12 minutes and wash my hands. All right, guys, so there we go. We've got, I don't know if these are gonna be good or not. They look pretty weird. These are pistachio flour cookies. Huh, the texture is interesting. They're still pretty hot. Interesting, interesting. That's what the inside looks like there. We're gonna try them. I hope they're good. Wow. Despite all odds, they're actually crazy delicious. Those are really good. The nutty flavor is like, and the white chocolate chips are like an incredible combination. They've got like a little bit of stickiness that I think comes from the white chocolate chips. I'm not sure, but I like it. And there's like a lot of depth. I mean, I'm not a food reviewer, guys. I'll just tell you, as a guy who likes food, this is good food. Now, I know the ingredients are kind of expensive, but if you want a treat, these are worth a try. You should definitely try these, make them. Let me know what you think. I think they came out excellently in my opinion, and I really liked them. So maybe people are onto something with this new pistachio flour trend. Maybe I need to try some more. Let me know in the comments if you like this kind of recipe, and we'll maybe do another one in the future. Try it out, send me a picture if you do it. We'll see you next time, bye-bye.